Alright, Amer the Hammer here. I'm going to go through some tips with you that I use through all aspects of my life, whether it's in the gym or outside of the gym. I use these tips that I'm going to give you to accomplish goals, become successful in all aspects of my life, whether it's to get ripped, make money, whatever it is. You can use these, follow them religiously, and you're going to make it work, you're going to make it happen, you're going to accomplish your goals. Simple as that. The first one. Focus on what you want. Don't focus on what you don't want. Don't focus on, thinking, I don't want to be fat. I don't want to have a belly. Focus on, I want to have abs. I want to have a six-pack. Focus on the positive, not the negative. Why? The law of attraction. You attract what you put your mind to. If you put your mind to having a belly and not wanting a belly, you're going to keep that belly. You put your mind to, I want to have a six-pack. I want to be ripped and shredded. You're going to attract that. When I start utilizing that mindset, that's when good things start coming my way. When I start saying, I don't want to be surrounded by negative people. You know what? I was generating more of those negative people around me. When I start saying, I want to be around great people, I want to make money, I want to look great, I was surrounded by all of those things that I put my mind to and what I wanted. A funny thing is, I was trying to film some videos and I had a bit of a negative mindset. I was saying everywhere I go, nobody lets me film. No one lets me film everywhere I go. Finally, I said, you know what? Wherever I'm going to go now, they're going to let me film. I put that mindset, I had a smile on my face, I was happy about it. You know what? No one ever bothered me. I could film wherever I want now. So it's just a little story for you guys. But you put your mind where you want it to be and you're going to get those goals. You're going to accomplish those goals. Don't think negative, guys. Don't think about the bad things or what you don't want. Focus on what you do want. Put your mind to what you do want and go after it. All right, tip number 2. What is tip number 2? Practice, guys. Practice, practice, practice makes perfect. It's that simple. A lot of times you see people saying, I can't do this or I can't do that. I tried and I can't do it. Guys, think about the time in your life when you couldn't tie your shoe. And I'm hoping all of you could do it now. So, I'm hoping no one's watching this and being like, I still can't tie my shoe. I'm sure you guys can. Focus on that time in your life when it was almost impossible to tie your shoe. You were thinking to yourself, how am I ever going to do this? You tried and tried and tried and it never worked. And then finally you got it, right? Well, think about that. Apply that strategy to everything you do in life, guys. Nothing you do or attempt is going to come the first time around. It's going to take practice and failure. And you're going to have to try over and over again. And you know what, guys? It may take you 10 times. It may take you 1,000 times. It took me years to accomplish some of my goals. But you know what? Practice made perfect. I look back on things that I did that I failed at. I made those mistakes. I look back. I fixed those mistakes by practicing over and over again. So don't be discouraged if you fail at something. Don't be discouraged that you couldn't accomplish it the first time around, guys. Nothing happens the first time around. If it does, you're pretty lucky and you should play the lottery. But for the most of us, you know what? It takes practice. Every exercise you do in the gym, every time, you may cheat on your diet once in a while, but you know what? You practice, you learn from that. You're not going to do that again. So practice makes perfect. Don't be discouraged by failure. Alright, tip number 3, failure equals success. What does that mean? It sounds so retarded, right? It's not retarded. Failure equals success. Every time you fail, you're that much closer to succeeding. Why? Because you learn from those mistakes, you learn from the failure, now you reassess and figure out what you got to do next. You don't just do the same thing. If you do the same thing again that you failed, the same technique and strategies that you applied and then you failed, there's something wrong with you. You have to change it up, reassess what you did, and go from there. Don't retry it over and over again. You're just going in circles now. But failure equals success. When you're in the gym, you push it to that point where you thought you couldn't go and you failed on the bench press, on the dumbbell press or on the push-ups you failed, that equals success. Why? Because later on you're going to grow from that. You're going to succeed from that because now you took your body to another level. It's the same thing, whether it's in the gym or in all aspects of your life, whether you're trying to accomplish a goal of getting a job. You fail at the interview, they didn't want to use you. You go apply at a different place and you learn from your mistakes. What did you do wrong at that interview? Maybe you wore some stupid outfit. Maybe you did something wrong that you shouldn't have been doing, but you reassess and you go from there and you get better. So don't get discouraged or depressed when you fail at something. Be happy because you know what? Now you're that much closer to your goal and now you have a bit more knowledge to accomplishing that goal. So do not be discouraged by failure. All right, the next tip, setting goals. Why is that so important? Why is it important to set goals? You don't get in the car, you don't just walk through life with no purpose. purpose. You get in the car and you drive somewhere because you have somewhere to go. You don't get in the car and just drive around on the freeway with no purpose in mind. So setting goals is very important because you have a destination in mind. You have a place where you want to get to. So don't just go to the gym every day and work out with no goal in mind. You know, you're going and you're like, okay, I'm lifting the weights, I'm lifting the weights, I'm lifting the weights, and you do that every day for the next 3 years, you're going to look like everybody else that's in the gym that's not getting results. That's why I designed this program. I want you guys to get results, but you have to understand that goals are the most important thing inside and outside of the gym. You set a goal outside of the gym. If you want to be a fitness model, that's a great goal. It's a great goal. If that's what you want to do, that's a great goal. It doesn't matter how you look right now. Take the steps to get there. You set that big goal, divide it up into shorter term goals, and you accomplish it. It's simple as that, guys. 5 years ago, if I told people I want to be a fitness model, they'd laugh. Now I'm one of the best in the world. I'm top 10 in the world on a pro stage. And you know what? Now I'm considered a top fitness model. But you know what? 5 years ago, if I told people that, people would laugh at me. So don't be discouraged by people's opinions. If someone says, oh, that's a stupid goal, nothing's a stupid goal. A stupid goal is, you know, I wanna fly. You know what? It's kind of stupid, but you know what? You could probably make it happen some way. But you know what I mean, guys. Set realistic goals. Set goals that you believe you can do. And once you believe, you have the belief, you set the goal, go after it. Like I said, you may fail over and over again, but keep doing it. Keep reassessing what you're doing. Keep on fixing what you're doing, and you're going to accomplish it one day. I guarantee it. Do not be discouraged by anything, anyone, people's opinions, or by failure. It's simple as that. So set goals. Whatever it is, I want to get ripped in 12 weeks. That should be your goal right now since you started this program. So stick to it. You're going to get ripped. And if you have any questions, post it on the fan page, guys, if something's not answered in the book. But if that's one of your goals, and it should be, let's go after it. 12 weeks, you're going to get shredded. The next tip, spend time and be surrounded by people that you love and make you happy. Why is this so important? Be surrounded by someone miserable. What is it gonna do to you? It's gonna make you miserable. There's a great quote. You are an average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with, which is very true. If you spend 5 of your best friends, you spend time with them and they're miserable as hell, they're depressing, they're bums, they don't do anything with their life, you're not going to be a millionaire. Let's face it. You're not going to be shredded if they're always eating junk. Let's face it. It doesn't work like that. Surround yourself with people that you want to become, or people you look up to, or people that make you better. That's the most important thing. Don't surround yourself with your friends or a girlfriend that puts you down, or your boyfriend that puts you down. Surround yourself with people that make you better day in and day out. I can't tell you how important this is. People that support you. You know what? We all have different circumstances. You know, you may have friends or family that put you down or this or that, guys, but find people. Surround yourself with the people that share the same values, beliefs, and the same attitude as you. I can't tell you how important attitude is. Positive attitude, positive thinking is the most important thing. And don't be around the negative people, guys. If at your job everyone's negative, try to make it better. If you can't make it better, look for a new job, guys. It's that simple. You're going to be much happier in life when you surround yourself with positive people. You can be making $1 million a year. And if you're surrounded by negativity all the time, that $1 million doesn't mean shit. But you can be making 50 grand a year, 40 grand a year, 30 grand a year. But if you're surrounded by great people, life is that much more enjoyable. You're going to enjoy doing that job because you know what? The attitude is great. The morale is great. So that's another great tip, guys. One of my personal favorites. Guys, at the end of the road it's destined to be for all of us. What is at the end of the road? Well, let's see. Whether you live ripped, fat, happy, sad, whether you're gay, straight, whatever you are, whatever your beliefs are, whatever lifestyle you live, whatever you have, whatever you don't have, there's one thing guaranteed at the end. And we all know what that is. You're gonna die, right? It sounds crazy, but you're gonna die. So why not live an enjoyable life? Why let the stupid little negative small things bother you? You know, why let, because something happened, bother you? It's done. Move on. Move forward. When you dwell on things, that's when it screws you mentally, and you make yourself upset. Nobody makes you upset. You make yourself upset. Let go of those small things. If someone says something to you that bothers you, move on. Don't dwell on it. Move on, guys. If someone has something negative to say to you, move on. Just keep going forward. Keep a positive mindset. All of these tips tying together, if you can notice. It's very important that you use all of them, not just one or two. Use all of them. Tie them in together, guys. and I promise you're gonna be successful. I've applied all of these techniques with all of my clients, so it's not just, I tell them to do 100 push-ups, do this, do that, do that, do this workout, do this much cardio, eat this. Guys, it's all the mindset. Believe it or not, getting ripped, making money, having a good relationship, family, friends, all this is all a positive mindset, guys. Has nothing to do with what you have or where you're from, guys. Positive mindset means everything. Apply these techniques and you will be successful. Bottom line. Let's do this, guys.